Hey together, Aaron the Black Dragon's back, and welcome all of you to another part of Xenoblade Chronicles 2. So in the last episode we had lots and lots of dialogue, lots and lots of cutscene and emotions and punches and whatnot. If you missed it, check it out.
What are we doing here?
Did you know Fonset has another name?
Huh?
Hero's Rest.
Hero? As in?
Indeed. Fonset Village was founded by Adam himself at the end of his travels. After the war, Adam charged me with protecting the village.
Was this village really that important?
What do you think I was protecting?
You mean it's...
Follow me.
I wanted to talk there a little bit longer, especially since it said 43, I guess, meters is what it's supposed to be, left until I get to the point where I had my cutscene, but whatever. We're now at Fonset Village because this is where the mission is bringing us to. This is where we need to be right now to get, keep going with the story, and I wanna do that in between here, real quick, all of that. Before we head off and do some more off-topic things, because I want to get, you know, a little bit of the story again.
the village guardian?
Just looks like a stone pillar to me.
They say that the village's guardian spirit dwells within. Gramps, what are we doing here?
Rex, try turning the stone tablet clockwise.
This? Huh? This crest, it's... I've seen it before.
Place your hand on it.
Here goes. What's this?
This passage leads into the very center of the archipelago. There lies the cavern known as Spirit Crucible Elpis.
That's quite a name.
This entrance and the gate of the Spirit Crucible are sealed in such a way that only a Leftherian can open them.
Ah, so that's why Jin needed me back then.
When Adam founded this village, he hid something deep within the body of the Titan that forms the archipelago's center.
You mean the missing sword?
I don't know how word of it got out, but many were led here by rumors of the legendary sword. More than a few have entered the Spirit Crucible, but none have ever returned.
Is it really that dangerous?
Adam wanted to ensure that the sword was securely sealed away. He put many measures in place to stop it falling into the wrong hands. Only the hands of someone worthy. Adam said that taking this sword would be the mark of the Aegis's true driver.
The true driver.
What do you say, Rex?
I'll do it. No. I have to do it. Every moment we waste, Pyra and Mithra could be...
Then you're ready for what lies ahead?
If you hadn't interfered back then, neither of us would have had to go through all this. Now then, time to take back what I lost 500 years ago.
How he's still alive with his crystal in that state? Seriously? It's not normal.
The Aegis is the master blade. The first blade the architect forged. Malus can do things we can only dream of.
And how's he going to restore his core exactly?
He'll extract the data he's missing from the core of the other Aegis. Then all his power will be restored.
Mm-hmm. Okay, so what will that do to her?
Well, if she's lucky, she'll live. As an empty husk, that is.
Rough deal. Malus doesn't hold back, huh?
Don't blame me for this. It's our father who made us this way. But don't worry. Once I meet him, I'll get the answers we're after. I need to know why we're like this. In any case, this world only needs one Aegis. Don't you agree, Pyra?
Well then, time to go down there. Also left behind clue, ignore that, that's for a side quest. So welcome to the Spirit Crucible. Yep, we are on our way now down into the Titan. Are you all ready? No? Good, then let's get going, because this will only get weirder the further down we go. I can promise that. I was down here before.
Joe Mac, what are you stumbling for?
Sorry, my lady. I've been feeling a little dizzy.
You too?
You too, Lady Bridget?
Yes, for a little while now. Though I'm still capable of standing.
Hey, same here. What's up with this place? It's kind of creepy.
What is going on here?
I feared as much.
Gramps, you knew this would happen.
The tales say that Spirit Crucible Elpis saps the strength of blades. It's one of the reasons why none have ever returned from its depths.
I say.
Ether flows scarce in this area. That may be cause of problems.
Like that time in the Tantalese Palace?
That not only thing. Glowing particles in air. They absorb ether. That is source of light.
So not only do you have less power, the power you do have is being absorbed. Well, that's jolly tragic.
You alright, Poppy?
Poppy just fine. Poppy never better.
Of course. You're an artificial blade, ain't you?
So there's something interesting. They mentioned that our blades are getting weaker and weaker the further down we go. I never found that to be a case for actual gameplay. Story?
know quite a bit.
Yeah, sure, why not? But as far as the gameplay itself goes, you don't need to worry about a thing. Your blades are as fit as ever, which I find kind of odd. But hey.
We have to cross that.
Yes. But we must proceed with caution. Once we enter, the blades will be sapped of most of their power. If they run out of energy, they might be forced to return to their core state, and there's a chance they could never be reawakened.
Pandy, you'd better just stay here and guard the fort.
Why just me? Don't you want me?
Don't ask dumb questions. You know very well why, don't you?
If I'm staying, you ought to stay.
I'll be fine. When am I ever not?
If you're going,
I'm ordering you to stay here.
Is there something wrong?
Pandoria was just agreeing to stay behind.
Nuh-uh! I'm going with you! We made a promise, didn't we? Don't you dare say you've forgotten! I go where you go. End of story.
Fine.
My lady.
I'm fine. We can't give up now we've come this far. Don't. I know what you're gonna say.
I understood.
I don't know what's in there, but apart from Tora and Poppy, we're all going to find our abilities severely weakened. Be careful, Rex.
Yes. Healing arts are going to be less effective too. One nasty wound and that'll be the end of you.
Yeah, I get that. Tora, Poppy, we'll need you on the front line.
You got it, Rex! Poppy is artificial blade, so request is very extremely not a problem. Technology saved the day! 3 cheers for Nopon Know-How!
Where are Poppy's cheers?
Thanks, guys.
And again, they make it seem like it's such a big deal. But it's not, it does not affect you. At least I never found that it does. Maybe to some extent you have actually less healing power, less attack power, but I never found that to be the case. So, if you know something about that, let me know. Again, I've never seen any sorts of problems actual with the game, with fighting or whatsoever. So, as far as the story goes, it's a nice touch, but you don't feel it in the gameplay. At least I didn't, so yeah. Well, let's go down there, and thanks for all this stuff right here. Let's move on down. As you can see, there's a lot of stuff always once we walk down there, so there will be a lot of dialogues that we can listen to and see this beautiful place that we walk through with the misting of ether particles in the sky.
Are you all right?
Never better. I'm right as rain.
The deeper we go, the thicker these particles get. You can still turn back.
Thanks. Your concern is touching.
Worry about yourself, yeah? I can look after her.
Zeke, you don't look so good yourself. Is something wrong?
Huh? Oh, yeah. I didn't think it was worth mentioning, but,
How did you get that?
I told you about the time I almost bloody died, right?
My prince! Zeke! Not like this! Not here! Not far now! Just a little further! You can do it!
Just leave me. Go on without me.
No! If you die, I'll turn back into a core crystal! I don't want to forget everything!
Bandy. I'm sorry. I hope your next driver is better than me.
I don't want another driver. You're good enough. Prince Zeke! I refuse to forget our 10 years together. It's not going to happen. I'm not letting you die. Here. Bandits? Sucks. I don't want to be a bandit's blade. But I guess I won't remember anyway. Prince? Prince?
Fear not. He's going to be fine.
You saved him?
The fact that you're alive is proof of that, is it not? I had to transplant part of your core crystal into his heart. His wounds were grave. It was the only way to save you both. I'm sorry. It's all my fault.
Actually, I'm glad.
What? Why?
Knowing that a part of me is keeping you alive, I don't know, it's just nice.
Pandy.
What is it?
They do that? In Indol?
I guess you and I are more alike than you thought, chum. Though mine was just a surgical procedure.
You make it sound so simple. I'm still trying to wrap my head around it.
You know the people of Indol can trace their roots back to Judicium.
Judicium? The creators of that Titan weapon thing from Temperantia?
Yeah, them. They carried out experiments, fusing blade and human cells, creating flesh eaters.
So, those practices persist in Indol?
Hey, so they took advantage of blade regeneration and patched me up with Pandy's core crystal, right? Since I have part of her core in me, I'm a blade eater or something.
A blade eater.
That's right. That's gotta be why this place is getting to you, too.
It's all good. Let's just push on.
Nice story there about Zeke. Also something that I want to talk about here before we move on any further is, you remember the time that Niall, the brother of Morik, nearly died? Yeah, his blade Egen disappeared instantly without anything, even though we heard later from Nia that there's still some life force left inside of him. Paddy survived longer than Egen, and they had even enough power to carry Zeke around and survive a whole surgery while he was in the brink of death. I wonder how that's going. I don't know. That's something that bugs me extremely. I don't know why. But yeah. It's a weird thing. It's weird, and I don't think they thought that completely through, but whatever. But as you can see, all the enemies down here are right around our level grade. So we are at 47 mostly, and they're at 45, 46. So we're rather good with our level right here. Might be that in between episodes I'm gonna train a little bit. But not too much, but a little bit, because I know what's waiting down there for us, and maybe having a little bit of a buffer might be a good idea. But yeah, the enemies down here aren't that much weaker than we are. They're around our level. And I mean, I can show it to you here also real quick that we don't really have any changes in how we attack and what we can do. The charge up of our attacks seem to be mostly the same. Our attacks deal about as much damage as you would suspect them to deal, so I really have no idea what it's not bother for you in terms of gameplay, which is a little bit a bummer, because that was something I thought at the very beginning when I came down here for the first time, that this place would be extremely tough and difficult, not because of the monsters just that are down here, but also because of the fact that we cannot fight as effortlessly as we normally could, which sadly turns out to be not even a thing. Okay, that actually worked out. Was a little bit concerned that nothing was gonna happen there. Okay, I need to jump that. I don't want to fight you, cave ball, because I mean, you're down there. I can't do without that. I'm sorry, nobody cares. But yeah, I was the first time I walked down here suspecting much more difficult times for me, because of the way they build it up to be a problem. Actually, I think I'm gonna go down here first. Was there something? I think, yeah, there's this big loop around. Okay, then I want to go up there. I want to go up there because the other side just lets you go down to this, and I don't think that there's really... Let's go over there. I don't think there was anything, however. This place is convoluted and twisted, and I like it. That's one place that I really enjoyed when I played here. I hate those things, and I'm just gonna run past you because... Granted, they may not be the most difficult of enemies, but they are frustrating because they can jump and smack you to the ground with that jump, so I'm not interested in that whatsoever.
Why here?
What just happened there?
Tora made things a little
Great, and
easier
now
for
we're
you.
back in this spot. So, and I am back here. So a big thing also, give me a short moment there. Because, let's see this correct. Can we please not? I wanna zoom, and then let me. No, I need to go the other way around. I cannot get from that from here. Good. I have it correctly in my head. Because I saw a treasure chest when I was coming down here up on this spot, but I cannot go around there. I need to go another way around. But yeah, in this spot, if you go down, you have to walk back an awful long time. So, I always keep that in mind. Also, where's that? Oh, it's all the way up there now. Oh, great. But yeah, I really don't like those things. Yeah, stronger. You gotta level up from that fight. You...
Why here?
That thing nearly takes you out with one swing.
Tora made things a little
That's
easier
not
for you.
PG. Well, whatever. Was gonna end it just a little bit further down the road, but apparently I won't, because that thing kills me in 2 swings, which I think is bull. But whatever. I'm gonna leave this right here. I'm gonna do some level grinding off screen anyway, so going down there won't be a problem next time. So I hope you guys enjoyed this episode. If you did, how about leaving a comment down below? I really would appreciate that. Hope to see all of you in my next video. So bye.